Hey guys, first Regardsman here, and I'll be talking about a heroic power fist build for the Bulwark class in Space Marine 2 Patch 12 that completely trivializes Tyranids. Now, the heroic power fist has an amazing synergy with the perk here Armor Reinforcement, non-finisher gun strikes restore one armor segment, because we have the heroic perk effect here called Follow-Up Shot. Performing a finisher marks a nearby Majora's level or higher enemy for a gun strike, and light attack damage increases by 200%, but charge attack damage decreases by 50%. Getting all of these free gun strikes when you get armor off of every single gun strike, it makes it very easy to survive against like pretty much any Tyranid attack in the entire game, mainly because any amount of armor remaining in Space Marine 2 will reduce all incoming melee damage to 0 even from bosses. So a perk like this against Tyranids especially will just do a ton of work for you on survivability, and this just makes it that much easier. And on top of that, having a 200% increased light attack damage here means you pretty much never get animation locked by anything you do on this weapon, because light attacks are just not that locking at all. And it's also a fencing weapon, which means you're getting armor back off of Minoris, and it's very easy to just like parry guys and get free gun strikes from that. So overall, one of the best weapons in the entire game for a fencing option, and by far the safest option in the game in my opinion. Now, for the perk tree here, I do take the perk Perpetual Strength first, moving here into the perk Heavy Preparation. Heavy attack preparation time is reduced by 30%. Now, you may be wondering why the hell we want this perk. Well, even with a 50% damage reduction or charge attacks, the heavy attacks on the Power Fist are still pretty damn good. The biggest thing about the heavy attacks on this weapon is that number one, they have tremendous range with things like Tide of Battle, like up to 20 meters. And on top of that, they also have great stagger at distance because of that, which is really, really good for us. So having a faster charge rate on that is still super valuable. So we pick this up. Next perk here is Perpetual Strength, up here into the perk Perpetual Strength again. Moving here into the perk Focus Intention. When your health is below 30%, you will take 50% less health damage while preparing heavy attacks. This perk is still really good on this option. Damage reduction is damage reduction, and even on a 50% reduction build, it's still good to use heavy attacks with this perk. Next perk here is Tide of Battle. Power wave forward distance increases from 4 to 8 meters. This perk description is actually incorrect. The power wave forward distance is increased from 10 to 20 meters with this perk. That is incredible. That pretty much makes your weapon a ranged weapon on the heavy attacks. And like I said before, even with a 50% reduction, you can still kill a ton of things with this. Next perk here is Strength of Will, up here into the perk Following Blow. Then I grab the perk here Combo, and the final perk I grab is Majora Slayer, and that's pretty much all there is for the Power Fist here. Now for the secondary weapon here, I do take the Firepower Standard Bolt Pistol. Now you may be wondering, why the hell am I taking this? Well, the main reason is honestly because I want to play the Raven Guard skin, because we are RPing as a Raven Guard here. The better option would be the Heroic Heavy Bolt Pistol, because this one does have the highest gun strike damage in the entire game. If you want to take this, you definitely can. I would build it like this way on the perk tree, but I'm taking this today because, like I said before, Raven Guard. Now, for the perk tree on this, I do take Perpetual Precision first, moving here to the perk Headhunter, and then we pick up the perk Gunstrike Reload, and I go down here for ammo capacity, because really, I think ammo is pretty important on this weapon. The Firepower variant does have the highest gunstrike damage of all these standard bolt pistol options, which is why I take it, and on top of that, the damage is pretty good on headshot, but having extra ammo definitely helps. Next perk here is Headhunter, moving here into the perk Elite Hunter. After killing a Majora's level or higher enemy with a melee weapon, headshots will deal 50% more damage for 10 seconds. This perk is one of the best perks for like a headshot damage increase in the entire game. This will also trigger off of a melee finisher, not just a melee kill, so keep that in mind. And the final perks are Headhunter, Extended Magazine, and Divine Might, and that's pretty much all there is for the secondary here. Now, for my perk tree, I do take the perk Intimidating Aura first. A Perfect Time Parry deals AoE damage within a 5-meter radius. The cooldown is 5 seconds. This perk is one of the best perks in the entire game. It will allow you to one combo Majora's off a single parry and gun strike, and the Heroic Power Fist is a fencing weapon here, so perfect parries happen all the damn time on this thing, so really, really good synergy on that. And honestly, this perk is good on like every weapon in the entire game. Next perk here is Scramble Targeting for a free 25% range damage reduction, and I go here into the perk Armor Reinforcement. Non-finisher gun strikes restore one armor segment. This is just a top tier perk for survivability against Tyranids. But I will say, if you're fighting Chaos, you could take Steel Within. This could be better at times because they do feed you fewer gun strikes, but on this build, I'm taking it against Tyranids, so it's way better here. Next perk here is Focus Restoration. Every 30 seconds, all team members automatically restore one armor segment. This is just more armor for your entire team, though I will say if you want to take advanced conditioning for yourself, you will pretty much never lose your CHP with this perk, but for like an entire team, I think this one could be better. Next perk here is Purity of Purpose. The banner deals damage over time to enemies with its area of effect. This is just a free shock nade around your banner. It will wipe out Minoris. It will deal significant damage to Majoris, Extremis, and even bosses. And overall, the value of this perk is just top tier. The fact that you just plant your banner down and deal free damage, just it goes undervalued all the time, but I really do think this is like by far the best perk in this column. Now, the next perk here is Glory Shield. All team members in the banner's area of effect take 20% less damage, and the banner lasts 20% longer. Now, the perk Invigorating Icon is better than this perk technically because healing is kind of nuts in this game, but Glory Shield is just way more fun to play with in my opinion. I think this one just gives you more banners, and more banners means more fun. That's why I take it on this one. You can definitely take this if you want. Next perk here is Merciless Resolve. After a Shield Bash, Shield Rush, or Thunderhammer Pummel Smash, melee damage increases by 15%, you don't lose control heavy hits, and you cannot be knocked back for 10 seconds. This is just a free melee damage buff on like any Shield Bash or Shield Rush, which you do all the time in this game. But I will say you could take Inspiration, you could take Rejuvenating Effect, that is up to you, because on this build, I am also taking Armor Advance for like a little bit of redundancy here, which means you have no knockback whenever there's armor remaining. So like you really don't need this perk if you don't want to, but if you want to take like Defensive Mastery instead, definitely grab this. Now, for the prestige perk options here, I do take Resilience first. Medicae stims restore 40% more HP. This just makes the pickup economy of your stims far better. 40% more health on a stim is amazing in this game, and I think Resilience is a great option. Next perk here is Overcharge. Held in charge attack damage increases by 20% for 20 seconds. We still take this perk even on this weapon because Overcharge is just one of the best melee damage perks in the entire game, because it is a 20% multiplicative melee damage increase, and this also affects pretty much anything you do for a heavy attack in this game. Next perk here is Powerful Shot, and the final perk is a Masterful Defense for ability charge being restored by 1% for every blocked range attack, because this is just a top tier CDR perk in all Space Marine 2, and if you fight like a Soul Cannon Terminator or even like a Devourer with this, you can get your banner back very quickly. And that is pretty much all there is for this build, guys. The game plan with this build is just parry enemy, shoot in face, execute, repeat, and that's pretty much all you have to do, because against Tyranids, you really will not have a hard time at all, and hopefully this build guide helped you. And if you like content like this, subscribe for more, and as always, thank you for watching. Take it easy. Bye. Really is the AFK simulator build. Can I get Twitch Drop rewards from watching you? Yes, you can. Certainly can. Medicae Sims, beautiful.
Combat Squad Heraton reporting. We lost Fox contact with Combat Squad Phaedrus. Do you know their status? Phaedrus went silent, Heraton. We must consider our brothers lost then. Our objective is to secure the cyclonic warheads at all costs. Encountering heavy Tyranid resistance. But if we are updated, Heraton, let us remake this vessel into an instrument of retribution.
Howdy FTG, what's up, Bomber? How are you, dude? We're playing a Raven Guard, Blade Guard, and Rogue Power Fist right now. Somebody asked us to try this out. I actually think this is a very strong build for Tyranids. Really like any class, but Tyranids especially just gets shit on by armor reinforcement.
Squad Heraton reporting in.
They do a Raven Guard voiceover DLC. I hope they scream caca over and over again. Well, consider what the last one was like. That wouldn't be that shocking, would it?
Standing by. Be advised. The cruiser's crew managed to execute security protocols before they were overrun by the Xenos brood.
Ah, perfect.
Talassa, commune with the main console in front of you to bypass the security protocols.
Have you tried the Wings of Flame Balance Thunderhammer? We tried that for a little bit. It's very good. We'll try it again today, but that was free. Free exit for that.
Attention boarding parties. We have confirmation that Combat Squad Phaedrus is lost. I need a mission status update from all remaining combat squads. Combat Squad
This really is the Raven Guard.
redirecting along newly
Raven Guard Day.
path. Combat Squad Octavio.
This game's solo or better with a group? I think group play is more fun like Siege mode. I think like operations. Actually, hard strats and Siege mode are fun with groups. Look at that.
Heraton, reinforce Octavio and protect the cyclonic armaments. Talassa, your new orders are to destabilize the reactor, cause a temperature spike, and the Tyranids may redirect their assault to you, buying Heraton and Octavio some time to prime the armaments. When you reach the reactor's cooling console, disable the emergency blast shields. Emergency blast shields retracting. Warning. Coolant rods exposed. Talassa, I need you to disable the entire cooling array. Concentrate fire on the exposed cooling rods. Aim for the exposed rods. Elements of the cooling rod array are clogged. Repeating.
Replacing their swelling numbers will only serve to afford us greater glory. That peaceful Xenos, but an abhorrent blood.
Identify blockages and remove Xenos organisms.
Oh, this class is so strong. You.
Elements of the cooling rod array are clogged.
Even their champion.
Majora spawns are definitely up this patch, I'll say that.
Identify blockages and remove Xenos organisms.
Swapping magazine.
Cooling rod decommissioned.
A Ravener.
Extreme
Thing.
temperature fluctuation. Plasma
Let's keep in mind, chat, we took the oh shit. That was a mistake.
to repeat the same process and
I'm so used to using the Argent Edge that I was like, I can just parry him in the middle of that and just immediately go back. Answer's no.
They sense their strongest, only to see them falter. Replacing her.
He'll die eventually. Yeah.
Servant's progress forward. Trample. Throw it front. Shield your mind. Reloading magazine.
I didn't even try to dodge that one. Just sat there and took it. That's how Black Templars fight. Granted, we're a Raven Guard.
Move to the second array, brothers.
Vortex Beast with a new heroic knife. I mean, it wouldn't really do anything against him all that much. But you could. Actually, that'd be definitely the best weapon on attack. Any suggestions for doing the hard stratagem this week? I mean, I don't think this one's that bad. I don't know what else I would suggest.
Identify blockages and remove Xenos organisms.
Grab ammo, and then we're gonna go push up the next one, hopefully.
My war gear is satisfied. Aggressively this magazine.
Wish I had a normal ass grenade here, but as long as there are no minors swarming us, we'll be fine. Perish. God, it takes forever to clear these guys off just a second here. It's the only part I don't like about this map with Bulwark and Salt.
Replacing Overlord.
There we go.
Are now inoperational.
It's over, chat.
Critical level. Plasma reactors
I'm just heading to the exit.
to prevent catastrophic detonation.
Talasa, do not let the reactors cool down. This cruiser will soon perform its final task. Proceed to the decks below and force the plasma reactors to overheat.
Moving to objective below current location.
Hey, it's working, people. We're cooking now. I've been doing Twitch streams all day. My accounts are linked, but I haven't got the Twitch drops. I mean, I know the Twitch drops are definitely working, so it would be a. Did you go to the actual pros account thingy?
Negative. But judging by the
That would make a difference.
we have taken this route. Understood. Be advised. We remain under heavy Tyranid assault. Once they feel the heat from the plasma reactors, we believe they will abandon your position. This is ill-advised, Talasa. If you do not break the reactor to detonate, the cyclonic warheads will be wasted. Combat Squad Octavio will redouble our efforts to draw the Tyranids away from your position instead. Octavio, unleash the Emperor's wrath on these brood-born vermin.
Eliminate the neural net. Swapping magazine.
The real men just punch the neural throat. Alright, so one thing we've also to do. Those Ravens getting the body block me on that. Thank you. Pew pew.
This sector is cleansed of Tyranid presence. Revolt and flames.
That's very rude of that Ravener. Is the Raven Guard pistol actually suppressed? I mean, I don't know. Like, what would stealth shoot even do in this game? Like, nothing anyways, so no. I mean, it's like, it's technically suppressed. But, like, a suppressor would also do nothing at this point. If we're just close to guys. Oh, look, I stealth killed them. I hope there's not 50 billion more around the corner. Oh, look, it's 50 billion more. Guess we'll stealth kill them, too. Crunch. My mini explosive round is silence, exactly. Now you understand.
This work crew was made up of servitors. Attention.
I guess it's like a multiple bomb.
Authorized personnel only beyond this point. Provide sufficient ocular scan authorization in order to proceed. Security protocols dictate that only cleared principal servitors have entry authorization. Search the fallen servitors.
Deceitful Xenos. Exterminate.
Suppress tactical nukes next. Yeah, pretty much. That would be funny, though. Losing the damn chapter pack would be sick. That it would be.
Reloading magazine.
Ocular biometrics confirmed. Maintenance grade Delta Mu 2839. Access granted. Hurry to the objective.
Right. In the silence of the warp, our faith is the only voice. Yeah, that's why we use suppressors, so there can be no other. I guess I'll take I'll take Melted Bomb. Oh, we got a banner, so like, we really need shock nades, so let's put it in the middle.
That reactor must be destroyed. Honor our brothers. Honor our chapter. The beast dives at us.
Wow, my doors does not want to go.
Brace for Xenos impact.
Oh, this build is so safe. Unbelievable. Thing. I'm gonna punch my way to him. His boss fight is piss easy. When you have this build, any Tyranid boss fights can be any boss fight in the game can be piss easy. But especially a Tyranid boss. That the heroic fist sure is. Sure is. No claws, the Raven Guard fancy to cope with fists pretty much. I'll put that in the video. It's better to fully complete the campaign before leveling. I mean, it's better for your sanity in terms of, like, it definitely feels worse to use the other one. I should say, if the campaign will feel worse if you go into operations first, because it's way undercooked. We're going all the way there. The cannon punch simulator. That's how you do it. That's gaming. The peak of gaming. That's peak. All right, guys. Yeah, guys, is the community event still going, by the way? Out of curiosity. I think it is. Peak. Love that.